Hello everyone, great to have your company here on Kalkine TV. I'm Rachel and you're watching the Buzzing Trends. Today we'll be looking at how energy stocks have performed as oil prices cool off. Now oil prices have retracted the most in the last 2 years. On a weekly basis, a much needed cool off in crude oil price resulted in a fall of over 12% to around $106 a barrel as US President Joe Biden announced a release of US oil reserves to calm red-hot energy markets. As oil has pulled back from its recent highs, a few ASX oil companies might witness some erosion of high profit margins enjoyed around the rally's peak. Let's take a look at 3 ASX Energy shares that have fallen in the last week. First on the list is Armour Energy. Now they're a focused player in exploring and developing gas and associated liquid resources. The company has a market cap of $19.79 million and recorded a net loss of $11.59 million over a revenue of $17.57 million in the financial year 2021. Last week, Armour Energy's share price fell steeply by 37.5% to the closing price of 1.6 cents on the 1st of April. However, at the start of the week, the shares tanked another 37.5% alone on Monday to 1 cent after the board announced the immediate resignation of CEO Bradley Lingo. The volume for the day was also the highest ever at over 69.1 million shares. Armour Energy shares are currently trading at 1.1 cent, up by 9.99%. Second on the list is Gas to Grid, an ASX-listed conventional oil and gas exploration company. Oil produced by the company is sold locally and exported to Singapore and China. The company has a market cap of $8.17 million and it recorded a net loss of $1.93 million in financial year 2021. Gas to Grid shares have fallen 20% on the last closing price of 0.2 of a cent in the last week, while it remained flat on the 4th of April. On the 31st of March this year, the company announced that Gas to Grid had advised Armour Energy that they had determined not to proceed with completing binding farming arrangements due to certain commercial issues. Now, this was one of the major reasons for the share fall. Gas to Grid shares are currently trading at 0.2, up by 25%. And the last stock on our list is Pancontinental Energy. They're an ASX-listed oil and gas explorer, having key assets in Namibia in Africa and also in Queensland. The company has a market cap of $35.77 million and it reduced its net loss to $0.79 million in financial year 2021, compared to a loss of $4.46 million a year ago. Now last week, Pancontinental Energy shares plunged 16.7% to the closing price of 0.6 of a cent last Friday as oil prices moved south. Its shares are currently trading at half a cent, up by 10%. Energy prices are cooling off after soaring to the highest level since 2008 in March. However, volatility in energy markets is still quite high and therefore investing in these commodity-based stocks should be proceeded with caution. Now we'll be back with our Buzzing Trend show tomorrow to share with you the latest market insights. Till then, stay tuned with Kalkine TV for more stock, business and economy related hot trends.